Hey everybody, this is our goal. Hey everybody, haven't seen much stuff, foggy and cold, glad to get the snow. I don't want to know. This is our goal right here, to learn about tips and tricks for working in Leonardo Design Studio. I have Pro here. We're gonna be in Pro. I'm gonna let y'all say hi to him now because he's going on the leash because I know he'll jump on me and I don't want that. Go on, say hi to the people. Go on. You looking innocent? You trying to? Say hi to the people. Go on. Say hi to the people. Hi, people. They've been spoiling you. You know that ain't my thing, my brother. Hey, everybody. Thank y'all so much for being here today. Thank y'all so much for being here. Hey, he looks sleepy. He's never sleepy, ever. Even if he's asleep, he's not sleepy because as soon as you say anything that might wake him up, he is up. And when I say up, I mean up. You might look, are you sleepy? No, he's never sleepy. I don't even think that he knows how to be sleepy. Thank you. Thank you. Y'all, story time. Story time. No, thank you for spending your time with me. A few months ago, I was doing giveaways for scraps. And whoever won the scraps, let's pull down a little bit. Whoever won the scraps, I told her that I was going to wait until I got the bag filled up. Thank you. Is my shirt mirrored, or is it right? I can't tell. Is it mirrored for you, or is it right? Thank you, unbiased. It's good. Okay. So I told whoever it was that I would wait until I filled up the bag and then I would send it. I never did. I never sent it. I never sent the scraps. And I don't remember who it was. Hey, and I'm sorry. I am sorry. I just know the name started with a P. Hey, Patricia D. I know the name started with a P, whoever that person was. But if you're in here right now and I was supposed to send you some scraps, please say it's me. Because I'm sorry, I didn't do it. But I do want to start out with the giveaway of some scraps because I did a little bit of cleaning today. I'm in my cleaning era, okay? And I made some bags of scraps. So I want to give away some scraps, and I'm gonna save one to not Rachel. It's me, Rachel. I want to give away some scraps because I have a lot, and I don't have a need for all of these scraps. So I have 3 big bags of scraps that I'm going to give away. And now let's just say, it's not your thing, right? Like maybe scraps are not your thing. Like, I don't work with HTV like that. Maybe that's not your thing. If you don't want the scraps and you rather have a DTF transfer instead, you can just, when you send me your email, you can just say, I'll take the DTF. Okay. So let me make sure I say that part again. Okay. So if, like, when I get ready to do the drawing, hey, Miss Victoria, hey, y'all. Thank y'all for being here so much. So much. When I get ready to do the drawing, when I do it, let's just say you win and you don't want scraps, you can just say, I want the DTF instead. Now, let me say that all of these scraps are HTV. None of these are adhesive vinyl. I don't really use a lot of adhesive vinyl. there might be like one piece in here. This is I don't use a lot of adhesive vinyl. It's really not my thing. And if your name starts with a P and you know it wasn't you, don't be emailing me talking about Delonda, it was me. And I'm just so thankful. Giving honor to the Lord and to my pastor. I just want to say thank you, Delonda, for sending me the scraps and for remembering it's me, Patrina. Don't do it, okay? Do not do it just because your name starts with a P, okay? Because I'm going to remember. I'm going to, and you probably, if you do that, you probably have on kitten heels while you're doing it. So, okay, so don't do it. Okay, so these are all, I digress, Chris. Okay, yeah, I digress. But anyway, these are all, this one right here is mostly glitter. Giving honor to God and my pastor. Then you about to get a whole full story. Okay. All right. Okay. It's me, Pumpkin. Yeah, it's you, Pumpkin. I'm showing your heel, Pumpkin. Let me show y'all what a kitten heel look like to me. This is what a kitten heel looks like to me. Okay, it's just like they just stuck this in the shoe, and this the heel right here. If this is the length or the height of your heel, just wear flats, okay? Nobody, you're not taller in any way, okay? You're not taller. You can't see over anybody's head. It's not benefiting you. Your calves muscles are not more defined, okay? It's doing nothing, okay? If this is the heel on your shoe, cut it off, okay? And I'm talking today. Don't wait. Do it today, okay? All right, so I just want to put that out there because ain't nobody got time for this, okay? You got your white doily, okay? Walking in there to the church. You got your purse full of old candy that's all stuck together. Nobody can eat it. You trying to give it away. Everybody like, no, thank you. It's so fine. It's okay. No, thank you. Okay. Just wear flats. Okay. I digress again. All right. Now we're getting back to the thing. Okay. We're going back to we getting ready to get into the thing. Now my caps lock is on. Okay. We're going to do the giveaway first. It is for U.S. residents. I do have to say that it's going to be for U.S. residents until the end of forever. Okay. All right. Let me put that on there. All right. Because if I have to send it out of the country, I'm going to send it with that little thumbtack. Okay. Do you want that? Do you want that? You're asking for it. Okay. All right. All right. There we go. Scraps. Let's go. Let's go. This one is big. Good luck to. Uh-oh, look. It busts through the bag. Hold on. I'm about to get a bigger bag. Maybe my scraps are too big. Maybe my scraps are too big. Maybe my scraps, Milo, are my scraps too big? Tell me. Huh? Tell me, my brother. Tell me, my brother. Put it in a bigger bag. This is ridiculous. All right, you ready? 5. I'm sorry. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck to everyone. Let's see. Sean 9353. Sean 9353. Congratulations to Sean 9353. We are going to do another. I have 2 more bags right here. Okay. So we're gonna do 2 more. All right. All right. Do that and then go back to this. All right. Congratulations. So when you email me, just let me know if you want the scraps or you want the DTF transfer. Okay. This is my email address. I'm sure you have my email address, but that's my email address. All right. So, okay, I got that. All right, y'all, somebody please remind me that I am supposed to give away a file today. Um, Stephanie, who has the channel, So Stephanie Says, she gave me that bling file. It had like a diamond shape and it had like rhinestones with the shape. I was supposed to give that to you a long time ago and I never did. So please remind me to do that before we get off of here, okay? Please remind me to do that before we get off of here, okay? All right. Because I forgot and I want to do that. Y'all, I'm gonna have to get bigger bags because I just stuffed these. I just stuffed them. Okay, so somebody gonna remind me. Okay, all right. The giveaway has ended. So if somebody is still, I thought I had one. Okay, giveaway has ended. All right, I thought I had already. All right, you did. Did y'all have fun, Paula? Where's your crafty cousin? Which one? Hey, Mary B. Which one is who's your crafty cousin? Because there's a lot of cousins. Okay. Now I did make a list of things that I want to review, but let me also say this as a disclaimer. I do not know how to do everything in Leonardo Design Studio, free or pro version. There are a lot of things in the software that I understand for the most part. But there are things that I still don't know. So my goal, though, is to show you everything I do know. Of course, I can't show you everything today, but I have a list of 7 things that I want to just make sure you know today. 7? Do I have 7? 8. 8 things that I want to show you today. Okay. All right. And I think y'all did okay. That's good. I like going on cruises. I like having a balcony because I feel like I'll get claustrophobic if I just have the little ocean view. Because when they say ocean view, they mean one at a time. Line up, get behind me because it's one of us can see out at the ocean at a time. The window is given needs to be bigger. Okay, the window is given little. The lady that joins you. Say that again. Oh, my niece Simone. She's doing good. She's doing really good. She's doing good. They're all in Florida. She lives in Orlando. Okay. Yeah, the window is getting small. All right. So I don't have these in any specific order, but I made like a list for myself, and I'm just gonna show them to you. And if the order doesn't make sense, yes, it does. Okay. So there's that. All right. The first thing I want to show you is the point of origin. And I think the reason why I'm highlighting these things is because these are 8 things that are offered in the software that are not, they're different from Cricut Design Space. Okay. So I kind of want you to really start to think when you're working in Leonardo Design Studio, you might find some things that are the same, but for the most part, the terms are different, the layout is different, the functions are different, and so you need to know what the names are. Now, I did make a video tutorial where I just reviewed the key terms, And if you did not get a chance to see that, I highly, 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 highly suggest you check out that video, because I really did go over like the important things to know, what it is in Cricut Design Space, and how you do that exact thing in Leonardo Design Studio, the free version. Okay. I want to make sure I say that. Now, I know I've said it, but I want to say it again because I think that will help you. Okay. Thank you, Mary. I had a document that you could like write it down and take notes and everything. It's still linked below that video. Okay. So I really do want you to check that out, especially if you are new to using Leonardo Design Studio. I do think that it'll help you. All right. So point of origin, because this is different from Cricut Design Space and Leonardo Design Studio. So when you're working with a Cricut, right? Let's say I was using this mat right here. Let's say I was using this mat. And don't worry about if my mat is dirty. Worry about if your mat is dirty. Okay? Thank you, Rosalind. This is my sister's new template. My sister, she officially opened her Etsy shop last week. And this is her newest template. So I brushed it in. I love it. I actually purchased it. I actually purchased it so I could, write a review. Thank you. All right, so with a Cricut, so like with a Cricut mat, when you think about the point of origin, think about the word origin, right? What does that mean, origin? Thank you, Vilda. What is the origin? What is the origin of a thing? Thank you. It's the beginning, right? It's where you start. So with Cricut Design Space, what we're used to, and when I'll say we, I'm talking about me too, right? Us, we, me and you and I, us together. Me and you, us never part, naki da da. Me and you, us have one heart. Y'all remember that from, shout out to Celie and Nettie. Okay. Right? With Cricut, your origin is here. Your origin is where you start, right? So with Cricut, we're so used to, when you look in Cricut Design Space, they're telling you start here. But in Leonardo Design Studio, it's different, right? Because they're McDonald's, this is McDowell's, right? We need to start somewhere else, right? So with Leonardo Design Studio, we use this mat right here. It really doesn't matter where I start. The origin is down here. So if I make this line, let's just say I put a line right here. Hey, Amanda. See how the origin is different? Because in Leonardo, and when we get into the software, you'll see what I'm talking about. It'll say, return to origin, or do you want your items to go to the origin? Now they want you to have some vocabulary, okay? Because you ain't never been nowhere. You don't even know what an origin is, okay? They could have just said start here, but they didn't. They wanted to give you some vocabulary because you're not cultured. You don't know nothing, all right? So they could have said start here, but they didn't. They said origin, return to origin. That's just a fancy way of saying start here. They probably use Grey Poupon instead of the Frenchie's yellow mustard, okay? Because they're fancy like that, okay? So anyway, with Siser, start here, that's the origin, okay? Y'all got that? So Cricut Design Space, we're starting up here. Leonardo, we're starting down here. Got that? You don't know nothing. You ain't been nowhere. You ain't even left your zip code. You work right across the street from the house. That's right. Okay? See that? Does that make sense? Okay, it's just a fancier way. So I really want you to understand that's a major difference, because if you're so used to starting up here, And now they're telling you to start down here. It's like, why do I have to start down here? I'm not even used to that. It doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't sound right. But that's really what it means. So let's go into the software and take a look at that, okay? And see exactly, you know, what they mean by that. So let me go and open that up. Go to my entire screen, hide and go there. Okay, we're in that thing. I still use my Cricut mats. Hey, Myra, I still use my Cricut mats. I have a Cricut mat in here right now, and I actually cut something, and I'm going to show y'all, you know, the thing. And I didn't take it out of here because I want you to know that I really did cut it here. And I'm going to show you. But let's say like I'm in the software, right? And right now, see where I am right here? Follow my mouse. See where I am right here? See where I am right here? Yeah, and they lose their stickiness fast. Okay, so right now my settings are on material roll, but if I put it on cutting mat, then you see that there's this line right here. See this? That's the same thing that I just drew on the mat. So if I zoom in and kind of move down, you can see that, you know, I have that same line. So this line that I made right here, this is the same thing as this. So if I'm looking at my mat, it's over here. And so this is my left, right? Shout out to Vacation Bible School. Who sang Father Abraham? Father Abraham has many sons, and many sons have Father Abraham. I am one of them, and so are you. So let's just praise the Lord. Right arm, left arm, Father Abraham. Remember? Y'all with me? As many sons. Left. See that? That just think L for left. Okay? Y'all got that? Okay? Y'all got that? Anybody went to Vacation Bible School? VBS? No? Y'all were just at the house? Everybody else was at Vacation Bible School? Okay, come on. Worship and art, worship and craft with Colette. Come on. Okay. So that's what that is. That's the same thing. So let's just say I was to put something on the mat, right? Let's just say I, you know, added a square, right? And I added a heart, and I added I don't know, a circle. Let's add a circle, right? And let me escape that. And let's fill it in. Okay, I'm going to fill this in. And we're going to fill this in too. Let's change the color. Let's just change it to like this green. Let's change that. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Let's change that to like this. And then let's just keep this. Oh my goodness. Let's just put this like right there, right? So let's just say I have all these things, right? And let me zoom back out. Come on, VBS. Love VBS, even for adults. It was good. It was really good, right? You learn over there about the Lord. Okay, look. So now I have these items on my mat. I can look at my mat, and if I click Send Design, what's going to pop up? Let's see what this means. Where it says Selected Artwork Only. If I choose Selected Artwork Only, what will be sent to cut? If I choose this option right here, Selected Artwork Only, only the heart, because the heart is the only thing that's selected. Does that make sense? That makes sense, right? So I don't have that. I have it on here. All artwork that fits on the page. So everything will be sent to cut. Now let's look right here for positioning, right? It says move each color layer to origin. Where's the origin? What do they mean when they say origin? They're talking about right here. The origin is right here. because according to Siser or Leonardo or whoever the developer is, the origin is that bottom left corner. Okay? Does that make sense? That makes sense? So let's see what that means. Move each color layer to origin. That means that every single layer, because this is going to look for 3 different mats, right? Every single layer is going to come back and start at that corner, right? Whereas, but I have this option. I have the option to keep relative position of each layer. I can decide that I don't want every layer to start right there. I can say when I send this, I want everything to stay exactly where it is. So I want the heart to stay right here. I want the circle to stay right here. I want this square to stay right here. Even if it is 3 different mats, I still want it to be in a relative position. Okay, this other option says use current mat page location, which is pretty much the same as what I just said. Okay, does that make sense? So let's just say I go to this right here. Use current mat page location, right? And let's say I click send. Everything, so now right now the square is going to stay there. The circle, remember the circle was in the middle, and then the heart was over here on the end. Okay. Oh, the Juliet is good too. The Juliet is good too. Okay. Okay. That's what that means. So I know it's like, what does this all mean? And you're not used to seeing that. Like in Cricut Design Space, it doesn't say that, right? You click make and it just asks you if you want to save it. Here it's asking you relative position. First of all, what relative are you talking about? Because I'm not even talking to my cousin. I was only talking to her anyway because she could get the butcher paper from Sam's. But now that they don't sell the butcher paper, I don't want to talk to her. I keep digressing. I'm not even trying to. Okay. Okay. I didn't even want to do that. We good? Yes, he's here. Okay. We good? I got that? I'm trying to stay focused, Gina. I'm trying. It's y'all's fault. Okay. So we understand point of origin. So let's just say I moved this up here and I have this over here and I have this right here. Let's look at that again. I don't have anything selected, right? Let's click send design. I see that I have, the circle in one place, the heart in one place, the square in one place, right? And I want to do use current page, use current mat page location, right? So if I do this and I click send, when I get ready to cut this, the circle is going to be up there. The heart is going to be over there. It's going to be where it is. Okay. It is. Look, Gina, you know what I'm talking about, Gina B. Now, but if I don't do that, if I go and click send design and I decide that I want to move each color layer to origin, when I get ready to cut this, everything is going to be in that bottom corner. Okay, so let's click send and they'll see. So I can see the square is here in the corner. The circle here is here in the corner. The heart is here in the corner. Does that make sense? No, I didn't even talk about that. Okay, does that make sense? We know what the origin is. The origin is this little angle right here. Okay, all right. So I can cross that off as something that I wanted you to know. All right, did y'all, you sure you understand that? Okay, I want you to understand that. All right, now one thing that is different about Leonardo Design Studio that is different from Cricut Design Space, another thing, and not, like I said, my list is not in any particular order, right? It's not in any order. If I was using adhesive vinyl and heat transfer vinyl, and I wanted to cut them on the same mat, I could do that because I can make changes on the mat. And I want to show you. Now, you know that when you're cutting heat transfer vinyl, for the most part, you need to do what? You need to do what with heat transfer vinyl? I'm going to open a new page and just type some text. I would need to mirror it, right? Okay, so I'm gonna type crafty, and I'm gonna make it big. Let me type something else. Maybe crafter. Should have typed Temu, because baby, when I tell you Peter is on his Temu King of the World tour, coming to a city near you, okay? Because listen, if he order one more thing, it's gonna be some slow singing and flower bringing, okay? You're doing the most. All right, so let's say I wanted to cut this with heat transfer vinyl and I wanted to cut this with adhesive vinyl, right? I could click send design, all artwork that fits on the page. I'm gonna keep, I'll keep it just like this. I'll keep it just like this. Okay. And let's say, for example, I don't want to have two mats, right? Let's say I want everything on the same mat. So if this is going to be my heat transfer vinyl, I know this needs to be mirrored. So I could, you know, put this up here, and I know I want this. I want to move this to that same, let's see. I would, let's see, right click. And I could click edit and cut, and I could come over here. I could bring this down to like right here, and I could bring this up here, and I can paste, and I can decide that I want this to be my heat transfer vinyl. So I'm going to mirror this, but I'm not going to use the mirror option. I'm going to just go right here, and I'm going to go to arrange, rotate, no, arrange, mirror horizontal. So now you can see that one of them is, see this one is mirrored and this one is not. And when I get ready to cut these, I would not use cutter settings. I would just put it on whatever I want to put it on here. And then when it's time to cut, I know I put one item up here that's going to be mirrored, and I can put one item down here that's not going to be mirrored. That is different from Cricut Design Space, because I mean, you could do that. You could go to the software and mirror an item and cut it like that. You would have to move it, right? Same thing. I could also go here and I can ungroup this. And I can decide like, oh, I don't want this C. You know, I can delete that. I can delete this E if I don't want it. I can still manipulate parts of the template, like anything I don't want to keep, I can delete it. I still have all the editing power, even here in the cutting mat area where it's time for it to be cut. So Kristen, what I would have to do is let it cut the first part first and then change the settings. I can go to the cutter and change the settings on the cutter. You cannot do this in Cricut Design Space. You can't change or remove or alter once you get here. You can delete something and decide not to cut it, but you can't make any changes to it. I could rotate this if I want to. See that? I can decide I want my R to go this way. See that? Yes, no, no, yes. I'm in the pro, but yeah, you could do this with the free version, because this is really nothing. This is just cutting. Yeah, but I'm in the pro version. Okay, so I'm going back, but you could do that. Okay, so having the option to still edit and alter your, your design in some way while it's on the cutting mat is something that is not offered in Cricut Design Space. So, and I want to show you what I did. Y'all want to see that now or no? Because I still have it right here on the mat, and I was going to kind of talk you through what I did and then show it to you, but I don't know if you want me to show it to you now. I will. Me too. Okay, let me show it to you now. So I'm going to move my table up and see if I can show it to you. And I'm going to turn on my heat press because I'm going to actually press this. I forgot what it said, but okay, you can still, let me stop sharing for 1 second so you can see this. All right, so if you look right here, you see I have a mat right here, right? This right here is Rhinestone Flock. This right here is Siser Diamond Dust, okay? I cut these together. I cut the flock and the diamond dust on the same mat. So this is mirrored and this is not. Okay. So I didn't, I intentionally did not take it off the mat and everything because I wanted you to see it. I want to show you the design. But I want you to know that when I cut this, I used a speed of 8 and a force of 40. No, a force of 40. And I use, when I cut this, I use a speed of 8 and a force of 80. Okay. So when I saw that that it had finished cutting this part of my design or my template and it moved up here, then I paused it and I changed the settings on the cutter. Okay. So let me show you what this is. I'm turning on my heat press. I think it's going to be cute or whatever. Come on, cute or whatever. Okay. So I don't know. Can y'all see that? It says sparkle. See that? And what I did was I cut holes here that are the size of SS10 rhinestones. And I would have to weed this. And that is that's the rhinestone portion. So that I could create a template that is rhinestones and heat transfer vinyl. Yeah. So let me show you what it looks like. Now I didn't like really check it to see what it's gonna do. See how pretty that is? That's really pretty. Trying to see where's the rest. That's not it. Here's the rest. I'll put this in one of those bags. Diamond dust is thick. It's thicker. All right, let's see. And I'll show you how I did this. Now, this is not my original idea. Siser had a reel today that I saw on my stories, and they did like a high school musical template, but it looked like the rhinestones they were using were bigger. And it made me think about those rhinestones that Eve just introduced on her channel, those big rhinestones. Like, I think that would be so cute with something like this. But I want to show you how to make your own template, okay? I'm going to show you how to do it, but I want to go ahead and weed this and see how it works. I can't see, y'all. Hopefully it did. Come on, light. You know I'm blind, Kristen, so okay. Girl, you should have had that weeded because who got time to watch you weed all them dots? I'm sorry. And I'm blind. Hold on. Oh, I can see it better right here. Did y'all, anybody else see that reel that I'm talking about? Anybody else see it? Very thick. Did anybody else see that reel that Siser shared? If you didn't, I can turn the volume down and share it, but I can't share with the volume up because I ain't got time for no copyright, even though I don't think they would give me a copyright strike, but I ain't got time to be going back and forth with nobody about no copyright because look, I need all of my coins, every last one. I got 3 adults in my house and Miles got 2 stomachs. Okay? Anybody else got a son with 2 stomachs? Sometimes I think it's 3 stomachs. Like, I'm getting ready to eat. Like, didn't you just eat? That was just my snack. Your snack is a whole meal. Good Lord. No. Sure, I'm gonna show it to you. It was so cute. But I really think they use bigger rhinestones than what I'm using right here. But I don't have any big rhinestones. I won't have that little kit supposedly till Thursday. We're gonna see how this goes. But anyway, hopefully you can see it so far. See it? Is there? It is. 2 something. 8 gallons of milk. Geez, I put them on a budget because, I mean, the good thing, you know, I don't really have a lot to do because the girls cook. I only have to cook 1 night a week. And when I cook, it's gonna be enough for 2 nights. And they know if they don't want to eat what I cook, they gotta, buy it themselves. But Miles just gonna figure out a way to cook what I eat, eat what I cook because he's not trying to spend no money. And the girls cook. Madison cooks a big portion. She's a really, really good cook. Morgan does a lot of baking, but I don't like. I'm not a baked goods person. I'm a salty. Love me a salty snack. I don't even understand like why are you putting an apple in the oven? Apple in the oven. I don't understand it. I don't understand. Let me see. Okay. I hope this don't die. I might have to get a longer cord. This is the downside. I mean, it's weeding fine, but it's taking forever. Maybe it won't take you forever because you're not blind. Like, maybe you can see really good. I mean, I'm going to show you that picture Morgan took of Milo propped up in a chair like he was actually sitting up. Is there a faster way to do this? If there is, what is it? If y'all want this template, I'll share it too. I don't know why you would want this because it just says sparkle, but maybe you don't have Leonardo Design Studio and you just want it just to try out rhinestones. Talked to Eve earlier today and she asked me, she said, Delonda, how are you enjoying doing software? I said, I'm really enjoying it, Eve. Really enjoying it. I think I'm enjoying it more than I thought I would. She asked me, was I going to extend it? The answer to that is no. Be back to making stuff. It's cute, right? So the rhinestones, I'm going to show you how I did it. The rhinestones, the way I did it, I made sure they weren't close together. So I did this whole thing in Leonardo. I didn't use any other software. And remember, you can, with the pro version of the software, even if you don't have a machine, you can still create there and save your files and export them. Export just means send them to another software, save them, and share them. You can send them to Cricut Design Space for cutting. So if you're still thinking about, like, do I want a Romeo? Do I want a Juliet? The software is good. The downside to the software is that it doesn't auto save. That's one downside. And there are, I mean, you might consider this as a downside. I don't, but there aren't any templates in there. It's not a down. That I don't care about that. Let's see. It's like 2 right here. So like I said, when I made my list of things I want to talk about, it's not like in a specific order. I'm using a Cricut light right here. I wonder if I use, let me see. Let me try tape. I don't know if this will work, but I might as well just try it. Nope. It didn't work at all. Oh well. Y'all ain't got nothing to do. Do you? Do you? Do you? Do you? If y'all are following me on TikTok, Madison, I shared on my story that Madison did my hair. Who is that? Me. Oh, it's full? I figured that. It's, what time is it? Masculine tape? The tape is very masculine. It's stronger, bigger. It's got muscles. Masculine tape? Who knows what you meant, Aunt Wanda? I don't know if I have any. That tape that I have up there is not, it's wider, but it's not strong. I really just use that for my laser stuff. Trying to go fast. Use a lint roller. Let me see. No, Delonda, we don't want it because I ain't got time to be picking out 75,000 dots. Okay, talking about it's quick. It's gonna be quick. No, it's not quick. I'm looking at you. Let's see. Work a little bit. Come on, dots. Oh, wait. Working a little bit. I want to pick the letters up. It's too strong. If y'all could have saw Morgan going across Milo's back with that, say, now, you know what? That's abuse. Y'all know what? I know the difference between with personalities with dogs and cats. Dogs are nosy. Cats don't care about you like that. They're not gonna be all in your face, all in your business. I only had a cat for less than 24 hours because I was too scared to go to sleep. But during that time, the cat was not worried about me. I was worried about him. Him, if I come upstairs, he gotta know what's going on. He will not eat. He has to know. He know how to put his neck around the corner. Like, how you do your neck like that? Cats don't do that. Am I lying? Anybody got a cat can attest to that? Cats, they're content in their own. They're not worried about what you do. Almost finished. I got like maybe 13 more. I don't know a workaround for this. I mean, maybe if I had a lint roller from Dollar Tree, it would have it wouldn't have been strong. Because those really should be in the trash. Those you should just get those free with any purchase. Buy anything, a pack of gum, you get a lint roller. Because those lint rollers are not worth a thing. I think I got a few more. So far, it's looking cute. I promise, I think this will be so good with those big rhinestones that Eve just introduced. Now, the only thing about this is that if you are making a template, you definitely want to be careful that your rhinestones are not on top of the HTV because they're just going to wash away. So you want to make sure that I think that's everything. Okay, see that? See that? See how cute this is? Hope I didn't miss any. I don't think I did. Now see that? Okay, so I got all the dots out. Now with this, here's the flock. See that? Is this something y'all are interested in learning or no? Like, I don't care to know that. You cut this a little bit. Y'all remember the other day when my comments stopped? They just did that. So I gotta be interested. Okay, so here's the rhinestone portion that goes with this. So now I will put this on a cutting mat. Not a cutting mat, but a template mat. Like right there. That's really good. And then this, I'm gonna press this on my shirt. I'm wondering if I should press this first. I'm wondering if I should press the rhinestones first to make sure they're on the shirt, and then put this on top and make sure it fits around the rhinestones. You know what I mean? You like keep stopping? Let me see if I need to do something with the what is this? Think I should do the glitter first? Would you do the holes and say the HTV layers at a larger stone? I wonder though, because this, let me tell you my thinking. If I put the rhinestones down first and then I put the glitter on top, or the diamond dust, I can make sure the rhinestones are actually laying on the shirt and not stuck to the rhinestones. You understand what I'm saying? Rhonda, I think you're thinking like me. HTV first. What do y'all think? Rhinestones first? I'm just thinking because that way I can be sure that the HTV needs pressure. It's gonna get pressure. I don't know. I've never seen her do anything like this. I think I'm gonna try the rhinestones first. Now, what color should I use? Maybe let's try Labrador. Yeah, that's what I think, Brenda. I should use red. I'm gonna try Labrador. And this is, I think it's gonna be fine. I'm gonna try Labrador. If it don't come out right, I blame you. So I have a medium shirt. If this works, I'm gonna be so excited. I don't know. We just, only way to know is to know, and the only way to know is to try. All right, so got a black shirt. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna pre-press it for a few seconds. It's on 350. All right, and I'm going to brush this in really quickly, and we're gonna see. See, I'm just worried. Let me see. I'm just worried. Hold on. Y'all, this is why I should have had like some kind of order for the let me see. Oh, it's gonna be cute or whatever. Okay, I think it's gonna be cute. I think the holes are big enough. I think the holes are big enough. I think it's gonna be cute. I really do. I am. But I'm gonna press the rhinestones first. I'm gonna press the rhinestones first. I'm gonna do the rhinestones first. And then if it's wrong, then y'all will know, like, don't do what Delonda did, do the opposite. Okay. I'm gonna just try it. Don't really know is no. And the reason, and let me tell you again, the reason why I'm doing the rhinestones first, because rhinestones should not be placed on top of HTV, because once you wash them, it's just going to wash off, and you don't want that, right? You want them to stick to the shirt. And the only way to ensure that they're really sticking to the shirt is to place them first. That's my opinion. But, you know, if this doesn't work, then I never told you to do that. You did that on your own. Okay. Only way to know is to know. Only way to know is to try. Yeah. Well, these are kind of weird the way that I set them, Kristen. But I'm gonna show you all of that. The way that I kind of have them laid out. Never done a template like that, but now when you are watching the replay of this and you get confused, just rewind it. Just rewind it. Just rewind it. You can always go back and watch it again. You can slow it down. You can watch it again. Or you can write it down right now. What did I do first? But I'm gonna show you how to make your own template. All right. Well, the good thing about it is it's gonna brush in fast because it's only a few stones, and they're very spread apart. So we'll see. I don't know. I don't know. I didn't press it intentionally, but when I was thinking about the order, this was the order that made sense in my mind. And if it doesn't, like, if it doesn't work right, well, the HTV is not really what's shrinking. It's actually the fabric that's shrinking. But that's why you pre-press to get the moisture out. So pre-press it, because in this case, the vinyl is going to be the last thing that's going to be pressed. Babe, you want to come say hi? Not right now? Okay. Oh, okay. He's eating. All right. What'd you say, babe? Okay. Okay, y'all. I'm almost finished. All right, so I'm using this wax pen to kind of pick up the ones that didn't get brushed in. think he's coming to say hi. Okay. So right here. Only way to know is to know. Only way to know is to try. Two more. And it's important, I think, a little more important to be precise with the template because I want it to fit in where it's supposed to fit in. All right, I think that's it. All right, let me get some transfer tape. I thought I had some already because I brushed in Patrice's template earlier. Oh. No, we didn't go to the game last night. So we only have we have a 22 game package, but we split the package with another couple. So we have 11 games and they have 11. Because 22 games is a lot. Oh, I see one that I missed already right there. Or maybe I didn't. Maybe I didn't. Okay. Y'all, I hope this turns out right. If it doesn't, I blame Milo. I blame you? Did I blame you? Because you were making this your fault? Tell me. You don't even know what you want to say? You don't know? Okay. No notifications. All right, so after I press that, then I'll decrease the temperature. Uh-oh, one flipped over. I'll put that one in separate. So let me let y'all see this so far. So here is the first part. This is Labrador. And I pressed it on 350 for, I did 20 seconds. So that's what it looks like so far. And then, hey, Radiant Rose. So now I'm going to drop the temperature and then I'm gonna press this on top. Okay, so I'm gonna let that decrease. Let me see how this one look. I hope it's gonna look right. We'll see. I think it might work. I think it is gonna work. I hope it does. I just gotta make sure I line it up right. We'll see. I don't know. I wonder if I should have used regular glitter. You think so? I wonder if I should have used regular glitter HTV, like instead of diamond dust, because it's not as sparkly. But we'll see. I like sparkly dresses. Y'all saw that little girl? I like sparkly dresses. I don't remember what it was, but it was cute. And she said that. You think so, Donzel? We'll see. All right. And then after I press this, I'll show you how I made it. And then we'll go on to the next thing. Y'all, I feel like in every single thing that I know how to do, I only know how to do the basic. You think so, Kristen? I don't know how to do the advanced of anything. I only know how to do the basic things. Girl, you surely is basic. Delonda can only ever show me the basic. She can never take it to the next level. She can't give me no bells and no whistles. I'm sorry. You did? Thank you, Angela. I'm just saying, like, I just know the basic of everything. And that's, I don't know if that's good or bad. Like, how long you been doing this? You're never going to be the manager, okay? What SpongeBob say? In order to be a manager, you got to be a man. In order to be the manager, you got to be a man. Okay, look. Okay, so there's that. So I'm gonna try my best to thank you, Linda. I'm gonna try my best to line it up so that when I press it, it's gonna be doing the thing. First, I gotta find it. See how basic I am? I don't even know where I put the template right here. Okay, so I'm gonna try to just line it up. I hope I don't see all this. I don't know. I don't know. We're gonna see. Then see if I could get it so that you see the rhinestones and blah, blah, blah. Oh, one right there. Did I miss one? Oh, there, right there. I missed one. Did I? Charlene, don't look too hard. Milo, you got your teeth? You want to go to the dentist? Tell me. Y'all, I'm ready to see if this is going to work. I don't know. It's got me second guessing my life. Like maybe it's okay. The E is looking good. I wonder if I need to. Don't worry. Okay, so the R is looking good. Yeah, maybe put the HTV down first. I'm worried it's not going to show. K is good. The L, let's see, the E right. So you have to move the shirt a little bit. Oh, Delonda, you're just so funny. Look at you. Just standing at the heat press, just sweating. Who idea was this? Who thought of this? Because it was dumb. I want to just cut this. On this one right here. Make sure you don't press one on top of the. Okay, that's good. So I feel like I got half of it good, and then the other half not so much. Let's see. You could have turned the heat press off. What you doing? What you need to turn it down? Turn it off because you're taking forever. Oh Lord. Y'all still there? This side looks good. Oh, I missed the dot. But the good thing is, if you miss a dot, you can see it. Okay, so far, so good on this side. I don't know. I don't know, y'all. Like, I feel like I'm getting ready to press this onto the. I'm gonna put a light right here. Uh-oh, sorry. This diamond does got some kind of rainbow in it or something. Okay. Yeah, maybe put the glitter down first and then try, because you gotta get it perfect on here. Yeah, no. I don't feel like I don't even want to press this. I feel like I don't want to press this. I feel like I'm gonna mess it up. Cause like on this P, it's not lining up at all. Oh, you know what? Maybe I'll cut. I don't want to. Let me cut this. Hold on, y'all. I hope this doesn't die. And I'm sweating, and let me just cut this. Thank y'all for sticking it out with me. Let me see if I could line this part up first. me move it over here. Hey, E. Hey, thank you for being here. Eve, did you see that reel I was telling you about earlier? Maybe she did. I don't know. So this side's good. This side is good. This side is really good. Okay, so I'm going to press this part first and then come back and press the other part. All right, I'm going to press this and then I'll do the other piece. Lord, that would have been a disaster. In my life. All right. Y'all know what? I think this is Puff. I think this is Puff. You don't even know what vinyl you have, big dummy. I think this is Puff. I think this is Puff. It's about to be some drama. We have a dramatization. I think this is Puff. What this is. Ooh. Sorry. I'm sorry for turning my back, y'all. Let me put this down and see what's getting ready to happen because I don't know what's getting ready to happen. I think this is Puff, though. Hey, my lane. I think that's Puff. Okay. I think that's Puff. I don't even know. She's a dummy. It is Puff. You's a dummy. Y'all want to see this? Now, how come when I don't want it to puff, it puffs? But when I do want it to puff, it won't puff. Y'all saw me on live for 35 hours talking about, check out Angel B. If I didn't want it to puff, it would. No, if I wanted it to puff, it wouldn't puff. Yeah, puff. All this time I wanted it to puff, it wouldn't puff. Now I didn't even know it was puff, and it's puff. You picked a fine time to tell me, Lucille. What you got to say for yourself? My brother. And it's got a rainbow effect. This is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy because y'all have been on with me when I went through tons of puff and none of it puffed. Now that I don't want it to puff, it's puffy. What is this? What is that, velvet? I don't even know what this is. I don't even know what this. Look at this. And I'm talking about it is. Look at this. Look how puffy this is. Papa Diddy Pop. Can we say puffy? Look at this. I don't even know what this material is, though. I don't even know what the rainbow black glitter puff. Maybe. I thought it was just. I thought it was diamond dust. You big dummy! Don't even have rainbow black diamond dust. You're gonna try to get something to people you don't even know what it is. It did puff though. I'm missing one rhinestone. Hey. All right, let me show y'all how to do. Now listen, what I think I would do, I think I should have put the HTV down first because I was trying to line up the HTV around the rhinestones and it was hard. It feels soft. This is what it looks like. I think if I did that again, this is what it looks like. I think if I did that again, I would put the HTV down first. It's really thick. That's why I thought it was diamond dust. It must be rainbow black glitter puff, like what Kristen said. I know. This kind of stuff only happens to me. This don't happen to nobody else. Yeah, it's about to die. I hope this doesn't die. I don't know what to do. Hold on, let me see what I can do. Try this. Try this. Make the holes bigger. Now, if this dies, we have to. I hope it doesn't die. If it does, I'm gonna have to get on my phone. All right, I don't know, but anyway, you want me to show you how I did the template? Look, and it is like puffed. Look at that. Y'all have been on live with me forever, and you've never seen me get a puff like this. This is gold orange AB and champagne AB and jet black. That's what I think, Mary. I think I should have pressed the HTV first and then the rhinestones. That's what I think I should have done. I just can't believe it. Only me. This don't happen to nobody else. Who does it happen to? Nobody. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Valerie. All right, let's go into the software. Y'all hope this doesn't die. I don't even know what I use. I don't know anything. She's a dummy. She don't know nothing. Present. She don't know nothing. She'd be a dummy. All right. Anyway, let's go here. Is it right here? This is what I did right here. Okay. Beautiful accident. Okay. This is, I hope this doesn't die. Please don't die. Please multiply. We babies, kids. We don't die. We multiply. Shout out to Robin. Okay, look, we're right here, right? So I'm going to start from the beginning and show you what I did. Now, what I suggest for something like this, and I don't know how Siser did theirs. I don't know how Siser did theirs. But when I watched their little reel, you know, I've said this before that when you watch a reel, it doesn't always give you all the information. Like it don't tell you everything you need to know. So based on what I saw from the reel, what I think I would suggest for you, like I'm going to start from scratch. I'm going to click over here and just make a new one, right? I suggest starting with a sketch font, like a single line sketch font. So if I come down here to my T for text and then I type a word and give me a word, any word, any word. So whoever gets this, good luck with your life, okay? Give me a word, any word. You think they did? Love. Okay, let's use love. Okay. So I'm going to type it in all caps. Love, Love. So I'm turning on my caps lock. So if you are following along, what I said is turn on your caps lock and use a single line sketch font. Okay. So I'm going to do love. I think this is perfect. Turn on your caps lock and use a single line sketch font. So let me find, this one's called Mugsy. I don't really like that one. You can look and find one of those BFC fonts. Let me just kind of go up and find one. Oh, that's really pretty. I'm gonna use this. This one is called BFC Thankful Sketch. And it's bold already. I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger. It doesn't look like it's getting bigger, but it is. I'm gonna click apply. So that's what it looks like. Okay. All right. So here's the word love. And I think I want to, let me go back in there. Do I want to use that one? Let me see. I'll use this one, Tricky Spider. And I'm gonna click apply. Okay, so now this is, I think this is good. I don't want to stroke it, I don't feel. I don't even know if that's thin enough. Hold on, let me go back. Sunshine sketch. I want one. Oh, that's so pretty. Letterhead sketch. Let me see this one. This one is fine. I'll use this one. It's called Letterhead Sketch. All right. BFC Letterhead Sketch. And I have it on bold. And then what I would do is go into the rhinestone panel right here, like down here. See where I am? See where I am down here? I will go into the rhinestones and I would just add a rhinestone. I would click right here for fit and fill. And I did the border only, but I didn't want that double spacing. So let me kind of zoom in so you can see that. See how it's like a layer here and it's some right here? I didn't want that. So what I did was for spacing, I increased the spacing so it would be less rhinestones. See that? I'm getting less and less every time. See that? I hope this doesn't die. I wonder if this one is stronger. Design bundles. I get them from design bundles. I love the BFC fonts, but you can also purchase them from the Silhouette store. Okay. Single line sketch fonts. One of the greats. All right. So see that? All right. So I'm going to click accept. Now, the highest you can go right here on spacing is 100%. If I click fit equally, I don't really feel like it did much. And, you know, I don't want that double. I really don't want that double line, but I can kind of fix that a little bit. All right, let me see what this is. Ugh, let's see what this is. No, I do want the border only. Let me see what offset looks like. Oh, that's cute. That's really cute. Let me see that. Oh, that's more rhinestones though. That's so cute. Let me see if I do it. I don't want the offset though, because I want the rhinestones to be in the middle. So I'm gonna click it like this, and I have the spacing at 100%. I'm gonna click accept. So now I have the rhinestones on there. Now with the text, so if I go to my layers panel, I have my text, which is just the word love. What I'm going to do to the text is I'm going to add an offset to it. Okay, so I selected my text. I selected a single line sketch font. I added a rhinestone border only. I increased the spacing to 100%. Now I'm going to add a border around, or an offset around the text. So down here, I'm coming back, I'm going to build contours, and I'm going to editable contour, include holes, and I'm going to add an offset. So you see the offset going on there? See, let me make it big. See that offset? See that? My offset right now is at 0.165. Y'all see that? You could do it at whatever you want. I'm gonna put mine at 1.173, and I'm gonna click apply. Now, what I'm going to do is remove the text. This line right here in my layers panel, see where I am in the layers panel? I'm going to remove the text because I don't really need the text anymore. So if I kind of zoom in, I want that gold layer right there. I don't want it. And what I'm going to do is select the rhinestone layer and that big offset, and I am going to stamp keep. So I have both selected. I'm coming over here. I can do remove front, but I need that. I need the front. I need the rhinestone layer. So I'm going to do stamp keep. And when I do stamp keep, it'll give me my rhinestone layer, and then it gives me the other layer. All right, let me see if I can see what y'all are saying on my phone, because the chat completely stopped here. Turn the volume all the way down. Like, it's completely, there's nothing. Where am I? Okay. Okay. Okay, I can see the chat from here. It's just so weird. All right, y'all got that? Y'all, hopefully you got what I did. So now when I'm ready to cut this, I have one layer, which is going to be my HTV. And then I also have this layer, which is going to be my rhinestones, right? And these two should match up. Now, I don't feel like I needed the holes to be bigger, but if I wanted the holes to be bigger, I would have needed to add an offset to these, to the rhinestone layer, and then stamp keep that layer, the offset. Let me say that part again. If I wanted there to be bigger holes for my HTV, then I would have needed to add an offset to this and just kind of make it bigger. Or I could have chosen bigger rhinestones and still just brushed in the SS10. But I didn't want to do that. Okay. Y'all got that? I wish the chat would show up here. So if I was ready to cut this, right? Like as I told you, you could do both. So I could click send design. I could go right here, all artwork that fits on the page. So it's going to give me my rhinestone template plus my HTV. And I can click send. And then once I got to this layer, now this layer, I know I want this layer to be mirrored, but I don't want this layer to be mirrored. So I will right click, I will go to edit and cut, and then I'll come back over here and I would come, put this one up here. I'll go to edit and paste. And this layer is going to be my rhinestone flock. This layer would be my HTV, and I could mirror this, right? Hold on, not mirror this. I could come down here and I could go to arrange, mirror horizontal like that. So I could cut my HTV and then I could cut my rhinestones. Okay. Yes, please rewatch. Okay. So that's what I did. I cut. That's why I was able to cut both on one template. All right. So let me do it. Let me show it one more time. Starting from scratch, where are we? What time? We're at the 1 hour and 42-minute mark. Write that down. 1 hour and 42 minutes. If I was starting from scratch, the first thing I would do is get a single line font. I come in here, I find a single line font that I like. So let me find a single line sketch font. So let me find one, editorial sketch. I actually got this one from the Silhouette store, right? So let's say I wanted my text to say blessed. Let's say I'll turn on my caps lock and I want it like that, right? I think that's so cute, right? I could click that. There's my font. There's my text or whatever, right? And I will bring it over here. I will be paying attention to the size. Pay attention to the size. You don't want your template to be too big. This is already at 11.8. That's too big, right? We don't need it to be that big. And then I can bring it down like this, right? That's cute. This is at 10.1. Let's put it at 10.3. Okay, so 10.3, that's the size. Now, what I would do is grab my rhinestones, right? So I'm going to go over here, grab my rhinestones. I'm coming over here to fit and fill. I'm only going to do the border. I'm bringing the spacing up to 100%. I'm coming up 100% because I want it to be spaced out, right? Like that. Let's see what happens if I click fit equally. I don't really like it like that. Let's click optimize. I think that's fine. Let me see right here. Padding gap. Okay, so there's a little bit of a gap in there anyway. I think that's fine. All right, so then I will click accept. And then if there was some that I wanted to remove, I could just ungroup them and remove them. Let's change the color of the rhinestones. Let's change that to red. I mean, because why not red? Okay, so red. All right, and then now I will go back to my layers panel. I would select my text. I would select the text and I would add an offset to the text, a big offset, because I want my rhinestones to be able to fit in those holes, right? So I would, with the text selected, I will go in and I will go to build contours, editable contour, include holes, and I would just bring it up, right? So I'm bringing it up. Let's change the color so we can see it. Let's change it to like that, and let's keep like bringing it up, bring it, bring it, bring it, bring it, bring it, bring it, keep bringing it, keep bringing it, bring it, bring it, bring it, bring it. So right now this is a bigger offset. It's at 0.220. So I'm going to click apply, and now I'm going to remove the text. I don't need the text. So I can come right here and just remove that text and just get it out of the way. I'm going to select the rhinestones plus my offset, and I am going to do stamp keep. Stamp keep. When I do that, now I have the rhinestone layer and I have the HTV layer. Okay. Y'all got that? Dimps. Oh my gosh. I did not mean for that to happen. I only puff when you don't want me to. Kind of foolery. All right, so there's my template. Right? This is my template. Okay, so then I don't really need this. You know, I don't need that. I can delete that. I don't need that text. So now I have my template. I'm going to cut this mirrored. This is just going to be my rhinestone flock. So this is not mirrored. Your rhinestone flock is not mirrored. Your HTV is mirrored. Now I'm not going to cut this because that is going to take a while, but I will cut this just so you can see what I mean by you can cut both on the same mat. Okay, I will do that, and maybe we'll get a better result because maybe she won't be dumb. Don't worry about if I'm dumb. Okay, worry about if you're dumb. Okay, all right, send. All right, so now let's do it. So I'm going to right click. I'm going to go to edit, cut. I'm coming back over here. Right click, edit, paste. And this is not mirrored. This is mirrored. So I'm going to click right here, arrange, mirror horizontal. So I want that. All right. So now I'm going to get some flock, put it on the mat, get some real glitter HTV, the real deal what? Holyfield. Real deal Holyfield. All going on the same mat. Okay? Okay. All right, let me find a decent mat. Ooh, this is terrible. I did not put the transfer tape down, which I should have. Kristen, I had to get some more transfer tape. I had to buy a whole new box. Let me get it. Because I don't have time for this. What size is that? Oh, this might be big enough right here. What's going to be that? 4.1. Oh, this is big enough right here. Look at God. Okay, let me use this. Y'all. Okay. I'm gonna stop sharing. All right. So what I do with my transfer tape, I put transfer tape on the mat because my flock has been cutting through and it's just like being stuck to the mat and it's so irritating. So I am going to put transfer tape. I can't believe that Puff did that. Only because I didn't want it to. That's fine. Put it up here at the top. And then I'll put the flock on top of that. All right, and let me get some real vitamin, big dummy. Oh boy, I blame. Who do I want to blame? Somebody. Somebody is to blame. Got a whole bunch of HTV. Let's go with red. go with red. We'll see if it's gonna matter. All right, and I need to put this, slow this down. Okay, put that down on the mat, face down. Putting it at the origin. Come on, origin. So if you are using any of Eve's, the bigger rhinestones that she just introduced, what size is this? 4.8. Okay. The rhinestones that she just introduced, the big ones, those would work perfect for something like this. Like you can make your template and then you would know exactly where to punch it. I think this would be like a great idea for that. All right. So let's click the X. Let's go back home. All right. So for this, the glitter, I'm going to cut it at 8 and 40. And for the rhinestone flock, I'm doing 8 and 80, like I said. So I'll put this down here. I'm going to lock it. And okay, that's good. I think that's 80. 40. All right, I think that's good. Let me do an area test really quick. Area test lets you know exactly where your template is going to cut. An area test, do an area test. It lets you know exactly where it's going to cut. So look at mine. Okay. I'm going to try the vinyl first this time, Mary, and see. Sean, that's what I'm doing right now. Okay. All right, so I'm going to do an area test. I'm going to say yes. Ooh, that's cutting it too close. So I need to move it up some. Try it again. Man, I think that's still too close. I thought this was big enough. Try it one more time. Try it one more time. Okay, that's good right there. I'm going to just cut this part first. I'm going to say okay. So I know, Vilda. I think I'm going to use I think I'm going to just use a piece of fabric this time. I'm going to just use a piece of fabric. I have some scrap fabric. You want to list of the single line font? I see it. Hopefully it'll stay down though. Because I don't think the L is going to be right there. So before I remove it, I'm definitely going to check it and see if it cut. It did cut. That's great. So now I'm going to cut the other piece. I could have cut them at the same time, but I just didn't. I just don't need no drama because I already got puff that I wasn't trying to have. She wasn't even trying to have puff. She just got puff. You get what you get and you don't throw a fit. All right, so I'm going to move this off and I'm going to do area test. Ooh, cutting it close. I could take this off the mat, but let me move this down. Let's do it again. Ooh, still cutting it close. Come down a little more. All right. Like single line. She's doing good, Rosette. I talked to her today. But you know what? She and thank you for asking. She did cry when we were talking, but she's been pouring a lot into. My mom has a ministry for serving the homeless, and really not just the homeless, anybody in need. If she can help them, she will. But she's been pouring a lot of her time into that, so that's what keeps her busy. I'll send you some links of single line fonts that I like. She said she saw a lady digging through. I don't know what she was digging through, and she asked the lady what she needed, and the lady said she needed a jacket. And my mom had one at the house, so she said, "Just stay right here. I promise. If you stay right here, when I come, I'm gonna bring you a jacket when I come back." And she said the lady was so appreciative. She said she was so grateful. So that's what makes her happy. Is pouring into her ministry. That's what she likes to do. I remember she had a party in the park and she invited like all the homeless people in the area. It was unique. I'm like, how did you handle the invitation? She's like, I just went over to them and told them I was getting ready to have a party Saturday and I wanted them to come eat. And she cooked all this food and they came. And she fed them. That's what she loves to do. All right, so let me try this. Since I have real see, you did. Sorry to hear that. Let me try something that's not so. Let me see. Let me try this. This works. This is flock. But I think I don't know. I just feel like she needs some criteria for the stuff she accepts. You know, because I think people use her house as a dumping ground. I don't know. I just feel like she should be like, no, 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 we don't want that. She's like, one man's trash is another man's treasure. I'm like, yeah, but sometimes one man's trash is another man's trash. We don't want that. So, see, this doesn't work. A little bit. It's working a little bit. I think this was working the best. I cannot believe how that vinyl puffed. Delonda, I've been watching you for 3 years, and the only time you got puff was when you weren't trying to. Big dummy. Oh boy. Look, I done told y'all to stop watching, but you keep on watching, so I just blame you. The only time that girl got puffing this whole time is when she wasn't trying to. All those days I sat on that live, I was just watching and waiting and watching. Stomach just growling, trying to be there for her. She never got it to puff. The one time she wasn't trying to get it to puff, that's the only time the girl ever got a successful puff in her life, ever. You big dummy. Peter would have just said, mm-hmm. That's the only time. That's so sad. Sad but true. True but sad. I remember I was on live for like 3 hours. I never even got it to puff. I tried how many heat presses, how much vinyl, how much fabric. It never puffed. It never puffed. And y'all's like, y'all just so support. Y'all, you'll get it, Delonda. I know you gonna get it. And boy, they sure got a lot of faith in me. How come the girl only get it on the 19th try? How come she never get it on like the 3rd try? 3rd time a charm don't work for her. Listen to me, y'all. I'm digressing a lot tonight. Girl done got, master puff. Who's the master? Show enough. Show enough, not you. Catches bullets with his teeth. Shout out to Bruce Leroy. Y'all seen Groundhog Day? It's me, Ned Ryerson. Watch out for that first step. It's a doozy. Remember that? If you haven't seen Groundhog Day, you need to watch it. Just put your little hand in mine. There ain't no mountain we can climb. Babe, I got you, babe. Those were good. Punxsutawney Phil. You gotta know your movies. I don't think you do. Watch, I'm gonna get a paragraph on my video. Delonda, I don't want to hear all that talking when I watch your video. I'm gonna tell you, just like I told the other ones. Imagine you write me a paragraph and I delete it. So don't waste your time. Imagine you taking the time to write me a paragraph and I delete it. That's what's gonna happen. It is. All the time you spent just typing and clicking and typing, and probably use correct punctuation and everything. You spent all that time and boop, delete. Almost finished. This is going to be great this time. I have faith because this is not puff. Because when I tell you the puff is puffing, it's puffed, okay? Sitting over there looking dumb. The puff is puffed. This is gonna be great, and we haven't even done the stuff on the list. Oh boy, you can never plan for it. No, that's why you gotta eat beforehand. Because if you don't, stomach gonna be through your back, then you're gonna end up with a belly shirt. It's fine. It's great. Let me look at my template because y'all be doing too much. Oh, that's one right there. All right. Thank you, Mom. Okay, so I got that. All right, so I think this is good. It's gonna be good this time. I think this is about to die. If it does, I'm coming back. What Chuck Woolery used to say? Be back in 2 and 2. I'm using this scrap fabric because I don't have time. Okay, so if you wonder, like, what is that? Velvet is the scrap fabric. Okay. Where did I get it from? I don't know. I was cleaning up today and I found it and I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Come on, scrap fabric. We just want to know if it works. I have 32 charges over here. None of them are charging. So if this dies, I'm coming back. Okay? Sorry. All I can say is I'm sorry. All right. So we got that. Should I still try silver or should I go with red? Red rhinestones. So it could be red on red. What y'all think? I do have a sewing machine. Kristen is in a secret location. What y'all think? Red? Okay. Oh, that's cute. Oh man, that's so cute. Might just be cute because it's red. See that? Oh my gosh, that is so cute. Oh my gosh. So cute. Okay. All right, red. We're gonna go with you know what? I put all my ices in one. Y'all see me on my phone? Can y'all see me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you see me? Can you hear me and see me and see me and hear me? Can you hear me? Oh man. Y'all hear me or no? Can y'all hear me or no? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I don't know if y'all can hear me. Can y'all hear me? Let me see if they can hear me. Can y'all hear me or no? Y'all hear me? Oh man. Yes, okay. Hey. Sorry. Sorry. Let me check my template before I take it off, y'all. I gotta use my phone. Oh man. It kind of cut decent, not it didn't cut the best because you know what? I didn't change the settings. It's fine. It's fine. All right, can y'all see that good enough? All right, so now I just gotta put this on a thing to brush it in. Come on, Cricket Light. Oh boy. Yeah, we've been on for 2 hours and something, and we still haven't done all the things. We might have to reschedule. Some of y'all got things to do. I ain't got nothing to do, but y'all might have things to do. Here's my tape. I got all night. Even though I don't know what my daughters are. They left here earlier today. I want y'all's opinion on something. I talked to my mom today, and I was telling her that my kids have a curfew, and she said she didn't think they should because they're adults, but they're adults who live here, so I do think they need a curfew. But she's like, they don't. What do y'all think? Miles is 23, and the girls are 22. I don't know what y'all think. Let me see what y'all saying. Are y'all saying yes to a curfew or yes, you can see me and hear me? Increase the. Thank you, Geneva. You think no? I think I think if you don't define it and then you assume that y'all are on the same page, you could be setting yourself up for trouble. So I just think it's best if I define it. Yeah, I agree. So she was like, I don't think they need to have a curfew. They know better. Yeah, but to them, what know better and to me, what know better is not the same thing. And I do think the curfew is fair. So yeah, yeah. So, and I was telling her, it's different because I'd never lived with her as an adult. So I don't have their same experience. So I can't be like, well, when I was 22, because when I was 22, I was already living on my own. I left Florida when I was 17. I've been living in Texas since I was 17. But she was not, when I lived with my mom, she wasn't strict. She really didn't, she didn't really have a lot of rules. I just feel like this drama that I don't need. Like you asking for it. You asked for it, you got it, Toy Yoda. I don't wanna I don't wanna do that. And I don't know. So and every time like something happens and they don't agree, I just say, when you have your kids, you do it differently. Everything that you see me do that you don't like, when you have your kids, you just don't do what I did. You do it differently with your kids. I can only make the decisions that I think are best for you at this moment. That way. And I'll just say, you know what, you're gonna be a perfect parent. I'm not. I'm not a perfect parent, okay? But when you have your kids, you're gonna be perfect, okay? Um, and that's what I do. All right, so now I need some more transfer tape because I don't even know what the transfer tape I had. What do I do with the transfer tape? If I was transfer tape, where would I be? I don't even know what I do with it. You trying to get it back? Okay. Get a piece of transfer tape. What did? Lord have mercy. It appears, I don't know. Maybe it's over here. All right. Some of them moved. Well, we get ready to see which way is the best. I don't know if that way counted because that puff, I don't know if that even counted. Oh my gosh. I just can't believe it. I just cannot believe that was puff. Like, where did it come from? I remember one night I was on looking for puff. I couldn't even find any. Maybe I should label it for whoever is getting. No, I'm not. You're going to get it. And you're just going to have to know. You're going to have experience what I experienced. You're going to, guess what? Surprise! It's puff. Let me get my brayer. Lord have mercy. Y'all, this is why I stopped going live, because I promise everything that could go wrong, it only happens to me. I'm surprised this ain't even, I don't know, just did something different. Girl was live for 3 hours, and the only thing she did was puff something that she wasn't even trying to puff. No, you didn't accomplish the goal, because that wasn't even your goal. You weren't even trying to puff, and it's puff over there just puffing. Just had us in the dark. Now the rhinestone won't come off. Lord, almost. Help me, Lord. It's fine. I like when, the rhinestones don't pick up. I like that so much. Like, babe. All right, you're ready to see. Oh, it's kind of good, but also not, because you still got to be careful. I should have used a different color because it's hard to see red on red. And it's like, sorry for having my back to y'all. Y'all, it is hard to see either way. What them reels will fool you, don't they? They make it look so easy. Oh my gosh. Who's she talking to? Talking to y'all. I don't know. Don't write down my notes. Don't write down my technique. Do it the way Siser did it. If you don't know how they did it, email them. We have whom it may concern. I have a question about the way you did the rhinestones with the HTV, because I was trying to watch this girl Delonda. She ended up with puff. She didn't even know she had puff. She was talking to her dog. She was talking about kitten heels. She was talking about everything but what she was doing. And I just couldn't stay focused. I don't even like it. I did write her a paragraph, but in some kind of way, my comment got deleted. So sure did. Okay. I wrote her a comment, but I went back and I couldn't find it. Some kind of way, my comment got deleted. Sure did. On purpose. It was a paragraph. I told her about everything I felt. You can't read it. None of it. Come on. Scrap fabric is bigger. To whom it may concern. Delonda, I am sending you this email because I left you a comment under your video to let you know about how I felt about your tutorial. Block and report as spam. This was gonna happen. Okay. Spam. Immediately. Okay. Oh, okay, roommate. Okay, I live. They don't pay anything. None of them have to pay anything, so they can save their coins. All right, see this? So you can't really see the rhinestones because they're in there. Like, I feel like I should have used a different color, but it was easier to layer them in here than it was to put the HTV on top. So I say HTV first. You got it? Y'all, the comments are like doing what they did before where I couldn't see them. They just stopped coming. Because I'm sure y'all said something. Oh, found the transfer tape. Things are going great. In case you're wondering, how you doing tonight, Delonda? I'm doing great. I mean, I am crushing it, okay? But let's talk about this puff. Because when have I ever experienced this? When have I ever achieved this? Never. If I had a baseball bat, I'd just throw this shirt up in the air and swing the bat and hit it. All right, let's go back and do the thing we came to do because I'm over it. I'm over it. Where's my notebook? I'm over it. Don't use the same color. I don't suggest using the same color. So like, I feel like I should have used like Icy Crystal AB or something like that. I should use a different color. Okay. Not that, not red on red. I don't think that was a good idea. But hopefully you got now you know how to do it. I don't suggest using the same color though, okay? All right, let's go back into Leonardo Design Studio and finish talking about what I want to share. All right, back to design. All right. So the next thing I want to show you is compound path and what is a compound path. Now in Silhouette Studio, they call it a compound path. In Leonardo Design Studio, they just call it a path. Okay. If you are familiar with Silhouette Studio, a compound path is the same thing as a path. Does that make sense? You think so, Corey? I don't know. Y'all understand what I'm saying? And I'm going to show you what I mean by that. Okay. I'm going to type some letters and I am going to help you understand what a compound path is and what it is not. I'm going to use Anton probably. Maybe I use a BFC font. I'll use Banana Shake. And let me turn on my caps lock. No, I don't want to use that because that's not good. Let me use a different one. Let's use Birthday Party. I'll stop right there. All right. All right. Can y'all see all the letters? The A through P, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. Okay. Right now, the way these letters are set up, they're already together. All of the paths are together. They're not broken. Okay. And if I wanted to, export this out to Cricut Design Space, it would export just like this. But if I go and right click and I go to paths and I go to break paths, you'll see what will happen. Now, if I just ungroup the paths, if you look at my layers panel right here, see my layers panel right now, I only have one layer and that layer is all text. If I ungroup the paths, you'll see that I have all shapes. See that? Everything that I have right here now, these are all shapes. I'm going to undo that because I don't really want to do that. But if I right click and I go to paths and break paths, I want you to pay attention to what will happen to the letters. Okay. So if I go to paths and break paths, do you see what happened to the letters? I wish I could. Let's see if I can see the comments from here. Y'all see what happened to the letters? Okay, because I broke the paths. When you break the paths, anything that has a fill, it will remove the fill. So with the A has two parts. It had, let me zoom in so you can see. And let me scoot over so you can see. The A is made up of this little piece and this. The B is made up of this and then these two pieces right here because I broke the path. With the letter C, it can't be broken, right? Because it's already a complete path. There's nothing, it's no parts. The D has parts. The E is already a complete path. The F is a complete path. So when you're working or when you think about paths, I know that's terminology that you're not used to, especially if you only know Cricut Design Space. Cricut Design Space doesn't use this term, right? The H is already a path. It's already a complete path. The I, the J. So anything that has a fill, it will break it apart from the fill. Does that make sense? Does that help you understand what the path is? Yes. Okay. So I'm going to check that off that I addressed that. I still want to go through everything I said I wanted to go through because we already been on here for a minute. So we might as well just do what I said we were going to do. All right. So the things I said, I wanted to make sure you understood the point of origin. You do. I wanted you to understand that you could mirror and not mirror on the same mat. We went over that with the rhinestone template. I wanted you to understand what a path is and what a broken path is. So this is my example of that, right? Okay. I showed you the area test and like to make sure to do the area test. The next thing I want to show you is lock. Okay. I want to show you lock. All right. So I brought this rainbow. Oh, and I said I want to share the file. This file right here. Let me share this. This file right here was created by Stephanie from So Stephanie Says. She sent it to me and I was supposed to share it with you months ago and I forgot. So I'm going to do that tonight. Do you mind if I do it right now? Can I just do it right now so I don't forget? Or do you want to wait until later and I can just put it in the description? Okay, so when you get it, it's gonna come like this. Let me import it. Let me show you how. It comes just like this. And you know, you don't need to cut the whole thing. You would just do this template. So this is the same concept as what I've done with the template that I made, except hers is just a diamond. Okay. So yeah, courier. Okay, so this is it right here. I'm going to make sure I share it right now so I don't forget because I was supposed to do this a long time ago. Okay, so let me stop sharing and put it down there so y'all can get it. And you can cut it, you know, whenever you get ready to cut it. All right, let me put it in the all right, diamond. Let me see how I can do that. Lord have mercy. When I tell you the girl just be doing dumb stuff, what does she call it? Diamond file. Oh, wait. Okay, let's put it right here. Oh man. Okay, it's called Diamond Rhinestone SVG. Y'all don't be trying to sell her file now. Drop the link. She gave it so y'all could use it. And it's for SS10. Okay, it's for SS10. I'm gonna also put it in the description. Okay. All right, let me go back and share my screen. If you missed it in the chat, I also put it in the description. It's in the description. And so if someone asks, where's the file, it's in the description. All right, so let's go back in. All right, y'all, I was gonna forget. Okay, so lock. So what I did was I brought in this rainbow SVG and I got it from Creative Fabrica, but let me show you. I'll import it again. Let's see. Let me see what I did with it. Documents, Creative Fabrica files, and I called it, what do I call it? Rainbow SVG. I put it in here. Boho Rainbow. Open. It was number 1. All right, so this rainbow file just came from Creative Fabrica. And let's say I wanted to make this editable artwork. I can click apply. And let's say I wanted to change the color of, you know, every layer. So I would click on the design, I right click and I would ungroup it. Well, now I have shape, you know, different layers, right? So I have Okay. So let's say with this first layer, let's say I want this to be, I don't know, this pink color. And then for this second layer, I want this to be orange. I'm just making up colors, no rhyme or reason, right? Just making it up. And then here, I want this to be green or blue, whatever. And then let's say I want this one to be red, like that, right? Let's say this, I love this, it's great, right? And I would select it, and I would edit, and I would add a copy, and I would just bring one over here. And with this one that's over here, let's say I want to lock this because I want to start working with it and I don't want any of my layers to move. What I would do is right click, and then I would group this, and I would go to my layers, and right here in the layers panel, hopefully you can see, but I'm using my phone, so I don't know if it's big enough. Thank you. Yes, y'all tell Stephanie thank you, especially if you're in her group. Right here, I'm going to lock this. And when I lock it, I can't move it. I can't do anything with it, right? I can't, look, I can't select it. I can't do anything with it. It's just there, right? It's just there. Now, let's say I went and I wanted to bring in some hearts, and let me escape. And let's say I want to, let's do edit, copy, and let's do paste. Let's move this one over here, and let's paste again. Move this one over here. Let's edit, paste again. And let's edit, and let's paste again. So let's say I have 5 hearts. I only made a copy of this just so I could show you what lock looks like. This one is not locked. I can move this one, right? I can move it. I can do whatever I want to do with it. This one is locked. But let's say with these hearts, I want to follow that same pattern of that rainbow, right? So for this first heart, this heart matches this layer of the rainbow. But if I wanted this second heart to match this layer right here, what I would do is click on this second heart, and then I would go over here to my color picker. See where I am? Hopefully y'all can see it. Oh yeah, it'll wash off. I would click on this color picker, and I would select this second layer, and it'll change it to the color that I want. So for this third heart, if I wanted this third heart to be this blue, I will select the heart. I will go to the color picker, and I would, have that blue. I can go back to this heart, and let's say I want it to be this color green. I will select the heart. I will go right here, and I would click it, and there I go. And then for this last one, it would be red. So I would click on the heart. I go to my color picker thing, and I would just do that. Okay. Y'all got that? So when you're working with a set of colors, let's say I was working with the colors in my logo. So, I have red, black, gray, gold, and I have an orange color. And I wanted to make sure that everything I was doing followed that same color pattern. I would bring my colors in, whatever my colors are. And if I wanted to match it to everything that I was working with, I would just bring my pattern or my palette, and I would just make my colors match the way I want to. Okay, y'all got that? Okay, so now the next thing I want to show you is, like, let's just say you're working with colors and you want to just select the items that are all the same color on your canvas. Now I could add in some more shapes. I can add in some squares. Let me escape. Let me Control C, Control V. Let me delete that. Control C, Control V, Control V, Control V. All right. So let's say I want this. Let's say I want this to be blue. So I would bring that in, get that blue like that. And I want this to be this, I want that. So I want this to be this color like that. And this, I want this one to be pink, whatever, like that. All right, so I have my 5 colors. So let's just say now I want to select everything on my mat that's this color, whatever this color is. I don't even know what it's called, right? Whatever this color is. I could go right here to this little wheel, because I used to do it the long way where I would go and I would go over here to layers, and then I would go to more, and then I would select shapes by color. You can do that, or you can just go right here to this wheel, and I can click right here and I can go to select same color. So everything that's this green color, and then I can right click and I can group it. So when I get ready to move it, I can select everything that's that green color. See that? So I have everything that's the green color. And let's say I want to select everything that's red. I can click on this little wheel, select same color, and I can select everything that's red. I can go right here. I can select this heart. I can click right here, select everything that's this color, and there it is right there. I can go right here, select this, and I can select everything that's this orange color. I can move it. I can click this and everything, select same color. I can select everything that's this color. Now it also selected this, but I would have to like ungroup that and all that. All right, y'all got that? Okay. All right, so I can check that off. All right, now I did share this the other night in my Facebook group, but I also want to share it here because there are 2 ways, and one, the way that I shared in my Facebook group the other night, it didn't work with this other image, but I want to show you a workaround, okay? I want to show you a workaround. So the other night I was live in my Facebook group because I go live in my Facebook group every other Monday. And so this week I was live in my Facebook group, and some of you know that I made, a lot of you know, I made gifts for the nurses for my friend's dad who passed away. And for some of the guys, I brought this image from Etsy, and I'm gonna bring it in so you can see it. And I'm gonna show you what I did to the image, because it said nurse and I didn't want it to say nurse. So this is the image right here. Can y'all see that good enough? I hope you can, because I can't make this any bigger because I'm on my phone. Let me see if y'all, what if I turn my phone this way? Come on, phone. Is that big? Is that bigger? I don't even know if that's bigger. Is it bigger? Is it bigger? Thank you. Is this big enough, y'all? I hope it is. Hope it is. Anyway, so I brought this image from Etsy, and let me tell you why. So I made some tumblers for the ladies. That was easy. I found that file. It's not big. I'm sorry. Hey, J Mama. Okay. So I made some tumblers for the ladies, and I got that file from Creative Fabrica. It was perfect. It was fine. But for the guys, this right here, it says nurse. And I did not want it to say nurse. I didn't want any of the images to say nurse because there were so many different medical professionals. And I just wanted something that represented the medical field. Not bigger? Okay. So I brought this, I purchased this template from Etsy. And what I did was I knew I wanted to remove this. So right here where it says nurse, I click right here on drawing tools, and then I use the sketch right here, this sketch option, and then I just highlighted this like that. And then I clicked next, and it looks like nothing is happening. And then I click next again, and it's gone. Now, I know you can't tell that it's gone, but I promise you it's gone. I'm going to make it my view bigger so you can see that it's gone. 15. Yeah, let's make this by 15. That's fine. 15 by 11 is fine. So I'll make this really big. And I'm going to make my, see that? So it's gone. So what I did in that area is that I just put the person's name. So right here for text, I just found the font that I used was NBA Rockets. One of the guys' name was Kendrick. And I use the font called NBA Rockets. It's a free font. It's like a Google font, I think, called NBA Rockets. This is the font that I use right here. And I click apply. And let me zoom back out. And what I did was I just brought it down so that it fit in there. Uh-oh, hold on. So, and I also changed the color. I use black. I brought it down like this. Let me bring this over. And I just kept bringing it down until it fit in there. Like that. Let me make it bigger. See that? Okay, you see that? And so that's what I did. And then for his name on the side of the tumbler, I just added a copy. And let me zoom back out so you can see that. And I rotated it. I think I rotated it like, 3 times, rotate. And then I made it bigger like this. And I put it over here on the side. Hush, Milo. And I kind of wanted it to be, like the length of the file. And then I selected the name. Well, first of all, let me move this. I selected all of this part first. So I had the name and the image. I right-clicked and I grouped it. Then I brought this over and then I made sure that it was aligned. So I did arrange, align objects, and I wanted it centered like that. And then I grouped that. And I made it the size of the tumbler. Thank you, J Mama. Okay, so that's what I did for the guys. Now, today, when I brought this file in from Creative Fabrica, I wanted to see if it'll still do the same concept, but it didn't work. So let me show you that tumbler. I'm going to delete this. Y'all got that? Because this is one of the things I wanted to show. All right, I'm going to delete this. Delete this. I'll save that in case y'all want it. And in case y'all want that, I don't want this. Okay, so this is the file that I brought in from Creative Fabrica. Let me just delete this. All right, so this file that I got from Creative Fabrica is a Tumbler template, right? So I'm going to go to File and Import, and this is the file right here. I'm bringing in the square one, and I want to click Open. Now, what I was trying to do was delete that where it says Mrs. Smith because I didn't want it, right? So what I did was I brought the image in and I tried to get rid of it, but it wouldn't go away. So what I did, let me see something. Let me see what this is. I'm gonna leave that. So what I did, I went to drawing tools and I tried to do the same thing. Like I did the whole like sketch and I tried to like remove it, but it wouldn't go anywhere. So then I clicked next and I could still see it. Next. Let's see what this is. Oh, if you hide the background, it'll go away. If you hide the background, it'll go away. Oh, so look. Let me click cancel. I'm gonna bring that in again. Watch this. So I'm going to import square, open, Milo, hush. Okay, y'all see that? So I'm in the image. I'm gonna click next. Now I don't like this, right? Because I want to have it like if I was making this for a teacher, I would want the teacher's name to be right there. So what I would do is come right here to drawing tools, and I would probably use a rectangle, and then I would remove that. See this? That's good. Oh man, that's good. That is so good. Oh man, that's so good. Okay, so I'm gonna click next, and then I'm also gonna click next again, and then right here where it says clip artwork, so you can just remove it and then click finish. So now the name is gone. So let me make it big so y'all can see that. And then what I would do if I was making this for a teacher is I would come in right here and I would enter the teacher's name. So I could say, you know, Mrs. Teacher, whatever, right? And I wouldn't use that font, but you get what you're picking up what I'm putting down, right? Like this. And then I will bring that down. I will make sure it fits in there. And I'll probably change the color, maybe. Why she always change everything to red? I'm new here. Can somebody tell me why this girl always uses red? Because she loves it too much. Oh my gosh, that is so cute. Look at Mrs. Teacher. Isn't that so cute? Isn't that so cute? So if I was ready to make this for Mrs. Teacher, I could. And if the teacher, like if I was giving this to a science teacher, I would probably remove composition book and it might say science teacher or whatever, science class, Mrs. Teacher. Right? Because that's fancy. And then, you know, I will right click, I'll group it. Now my tumblers, all of them were sized at 9.375 by 8, and they were perfect. So down here, I would go 9.375, and then my height was at 8. It was perfect every single time. And I tell you, all those tumblers look so good, like for real, for real, for real. They were good. Like that. Let's bring this up. Oh my gosh, that would be so cute. Right, lab. Come on, lab results. Okay, y'all got it. Let me check that off. Where's my notebook? If I was a notebook. Y'all, where's the notebook? I think that was everything. Okay, that was everything. We made it. 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 All right, we're back. Let me stop sharing. All right. Let me say what I said at the beginning, y'all. Now let me say what I said. Earlier, at the end of last year, like months, and like it was in October or November, I said that I was doing a giveaway of some scraps. And I said that I wasn't going to give them away until I filled up the bag. And I forgot to ever give them away. And I don't remember who the person was. I don't remember who it was. So if it was you, the person's name started with a P. I do remember that. Now don't be coming up here with no fake made up name that starts with a P. My name is Pontiac. If it was you, let me know. If it wasn't, do not email me talking about it was you. Okay, because whoever I send this to is getting this, they're getting this thick puff that I didn't know was puff, that I don't even know where it came from, because where did this come from? Okay, because I remember that I've never gotten puff to puff. This day is going down in history. That girl was not trying to puff and it puffed. I'm putting this in your bag, okay? All right, but anyway, so look, I have all of these scraps and I'm giving these away. I don't remember who it was. Now, let me also say this. If you win, right, and you are not in your scrap era, because this is all HTV, all of this is heat transfer vinyl. So if that's not your thing, don't, you could just say I want the DTF transfer instead. So like this is I promise I want to slap this. Look at this. This says Siser Easy Puff Glitter. Now, what I remember, not parallel, what I remember is I tried every color and none of it puffed. None of it puffed. I don't even remember. I don't know. All of this is puff. I mean, not all this puff. All of this is HTV. If there is any vinyl in here that's not HTV, it's only a small piece because I don't really use. This is Purple Easy Weed. Milo, hush. Y'all, when did I use this? When did I use this? When did I use? I don't even remember using this. I know it didn't puff. And the rest of it is like glitter. There's some camo, piece of camo. So I got this. I got two bags. Sean one. This one got mostly glitter. Retro mint. I don't know. What did you say? It was a oh, good, Velda. Okay. I don't remember. Anyway, so not Pakisha. All right, we get ready to do the giveaway. I'm gonna try to do it on here. You do have to be in the United States. If you don't want the scraps and you win, then just say, you can, when you email me, just say I want the a DTV, DTF instead. If you want the DTF of my logo, okay. All right. Thank y'all so much for being here. Thank y'all so much for being here, sticking it out. Y'all done stuck it out through puff. Look, shout out to New Edition. On a perfect day, I know that I can count on you. Ooh, when that's not possible, tell me, can you wear the stone? Got your teeth showing? Cause I need somebody who will stand by me through the good times and bad times. Come on, sing the song. All right. Can't nobody sing like Eddie Kane. The girl is crazy. Don't worry about it from crazy. Worry about it from crazy. Because I'm crazy. All right. I'm going to turn on my caps lock for this, y'all. Oh, anyway. Did we accomplish our goal? To learn about tips and tricks for working in Leonardo Design Studio Pro. Did we accomplish our goal? Good night. I do. All right, great. All right, let's get it. All right. No, my caps lock is not on, but I don't know if that matters anyway. Who knows if it matters? Oh, wait, let me put on my banner because I don't know about to my U.S. residents. Okay, present share. All right. Vinyl. All right, that's the goal. Oh, yeah. Boy, that All right, y'all ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck to everyone. Good luck to everyone. Let's see, let's see, let's see, let's see. Let's see. Worship and Craft with Cole. Can't see the whole name, but with Colette. Come on, Colette. Worship and Craft with Colette. This is my email address, Worship and Craft with Colette, Worship and Craft with Colette. This is my email address. Send me your mailing address and I will send it out. Let me say my say about road rage and then we're going to do the last giveaway. And if the other person who was supposed to win, I don't remember who they were, if they email me, I'll just put another bag together because trust me, I have plenty of heat transfer vinyl scraps. Y'all, please don't engage in road rage no matter what. Please don't engage in road rage no matter what, okay? If you try to make your vinyl puff and it don't puff, don't go out and engage in road rage. Don't engage in road rage for any reason at all. Okay. Don't argue. Don't try to be right. Don't try to prove a point. Don't give them a right finger of fellowship. You know what I'm talking about. Turn your music up. You look straight ahead. Get where you're going. Okay. Times are tough. People going through stuff and they take it out on the road. They will end your life and keep driving like you didn't exist. Do not engage in road rage. All right. All right. Let's do the last giveaway. All right, Worship and Craft with Colette and Sean. Y'all both stick this one out. Now, Worship and Craft with Colette, I know you don't have a Siser book, so I'm going to send you one with that bag. Okay. Okay. I know you don't have one, so I'm because I don't think you won anything before. All right, this giveaway, right there. All right, we're going to share. All right, start collecting scraps. Okay. All right. Oops. Where's my rubber band? Thank you, Jesse. Thanks for being here. Now, where's my other rubber band? And if you don't want the scraps, but you just want the Siser book, let me know that. Where did the rubber band? Thank y'all so much for sticking it out with me tonight. It's a mess. A hot mess. A hot mess. But I wouldn't have it any other way. All right, y'all ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck to everyone. Good luck to everyone. Let's see, let's see, let's see, let's see. Let's see. Faye Norman, 22.98. You could be doing some weird stuff. Congratulations to Faye. Congratulations to Faye. Faye, this is my email address. Send me your mailing address and I will get it sent out to you. Now remember, Faye and Crafting with Colette, Worship and Craft with Colette. If you don't want the scraps, you can just say, I want the DTF transfer instead. If you do want the scraps, I will definitely send the scraps. That's it. Send me your mailing address. You have 48 hours to do that. If you don't send it within 48 hours, just consider yourself as voiding your prize. All right. All right. Thank y'all so much for being here with me. I appreciate you. I know there was a lot of drama and shenanigans and drama. I like to blame Milo for that. Come on, let me say bye. You want to say bye to the people? You want to say bye to the people? Tell me. Come on. I want to say bye to the people. They're going to be making rhinestone templates and stuff. Tell the people you love them.
You love them so much and you were being really, really good and you gotta use the bathroom, you want to eat your food. He's so nosy. All right. Thank y'all so much for being here. If nobody told you they love you, I love you. I love you. And I appreciate you for spending your time with me through all the drama. We saved the drama for who? Your llama? Obama. Who? We don't know? Okay. All right. Good night, y'all. Love you so much. Bye. We say bye to the people. Did we?